Does hair loss affect some hair types more than others? The answer might surprise you because while every hair type can experience hair loss, there's a twist. Some time may appear to lose more, while others hide it better. Today, we're going to uncover the science behind how different hair types handle hair loss: straight hair, curly hair, wavy hair, and coily hair. Do some of us really get unlucky when it comes to shedding? Let's see. Before we dive in, let's quickly break down the different hair types. In general, we classify hair types in 4 main categories. First type, straight hair. Second type, wavy hair. Third type, curly hair. And fourth type, coily or kinky hair. The main difference between these types is the shape of the hair strand. Straight hair is round and smooth, wavy hair is more of an oval, and curly and coily hair have more irregular shapes which give them their twists and turns. No matter what types of hair you have, everyone's hairs go through the same basic growth cycle, which has 4 phases. First phase, anagen or growth phase. This is when your hair is actively growing, and this phase can last anywhere from 2 to 7 years. The longer the phase, the longer your hair can grow. Second phase, catagen, which is also called the transition phase. It's a short 2-week phase where the hair stops growing but remains attached to the follicles. Third phase, telogen, the resting phase. It's a phase that lasts about 3 months where the hair is essentially resting in the follicles but not growing. And the last form, exogen, is the shedding phase. This is when the hair falls out and a new hair starts to grow in its place. At any given time, around 90% of your hair is in the anagen phase, which means that it's actively growing. The remaining 10%, well, that's either resting or getting ready to fall out, and it's completely normal. So, if everyone's hair goes through the same cycle, why does it sometimes seem like certain hair types lose more hair? One key reason is that hair loss is often more visible on straight hair individuals. Straight hair tends to lie flat against the scalp, which makes it easier to notice thinning or shedding. In contrast, curly or coily hair types naturally create more volume and bounce, so it can be harder to spot when hair is falling out. So, people with curly hair or coily hair may feel like they're shedding less, when in reality, the hair loss is just hidden within the glorious volume. Here's where things get interesting. While curly and coily hair may mask hair loss visually, they're actually more prone to breakage, because these hair types are naturally drier, thanks to the twists and turns that makes it harder for natural oils to travel down their shaft. They can be more fragile. With straight hair, oils from the scalp can easily glide down the shaft, keeping them moisturized. But with curly and coily hair, the oil gets stuck in the band, making the end dry and prone to breakage. That's why people with curly or coily hair might see a lot of breakage. But this isn't the same as hair falling out from the roots. It means more that the strands are more fragile and need extra care. On the other hand, people with straight hair often notice thinning or shedding faster, even if they're losing the same number of hair per day as someone with curly or coily hair. Since straight hair lies flat, even a small amount of shedding can make a scalp more visible. This is why thinning and balding patterns are more noticeable on those with straighter hair texture. Another big factor is hair density. Density refers to how many hair you have per square inch on your scalp, and this can vary by hair type. Straight hair tend to be denser, with more strands packed closely together. Curly and coily hair, on the other hand, often have fewer strands per square inch, but because the hair grows in a spiral shape, it creates the appearance of more volume. The illusion can mask thinning or shedding, even if the actual hair loss rate is the same across type. Here's where hair care routines come into play. Different hair types require different care routines, and how you handle your hair can directly affect how much you shed. For example, curly and coily hair are most prone to tangling, and aggressive brushing can cause breakage. That's why using a wide tooth comb and gentle detangling method is key for these hair types. Meanwhile, those straight hair might notice more hair loss in the overused heat tools like flat iron and blow dryer, which can weaken the hair and cause it to break or fall out. No matter the hair type, the goal is to handle your hair with care, using heat protection, moisturizing regularly, and avoiding harsh treatments will help minimize unnecessary shedding. Now, hair type isn't the only factor in hair loss. Hormonal changes, genetics, and even stress can cause hair loss. No matter what texture you have, for instance, conditions like androgenic alopecia, commonly known as male or female pattern baldness, can affect all hair types. Similarly, hormonal imbalance from pregnancy, menopause, or thyroid issue can lead to hair shedding across the board. So even curly hair may seem to shed less, or straight hair shows thinning more easily, the root causes can be the same. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more hair loss tips and explanation. See you next time.